biomass or tracks. Where are we, Eddie? Cowdle?
Cowdle.
Today, viewers, we're on a railway extravaganza. Part of the former Hull and Barnsley Railway. We're going to be looking at an engine shed and a turntable. And this is a abutment for a bridge which has been removed. But Eddie seems to think this was never in use. So
It makes you wonder, did it actually have the bridge on it?
yeah, has it ever been?
If they never laid the track, then they wouldn't have.
But why have they repaired it? It's weird. So yeah, we'll check that out. We'll check that out on Rail Map Online.
Oh, of course, Rail Map will be a better one. I was looking on like old maps, you know, the side by side you can do.
Yes.
And when you go through them, I don't think it ever shows track on it. It just shows
just
sort of raised up banking.
Yeah, like they put it in and then got bored and then decided they didn't need it. The Drax power station over there, viewers, in the distance. Biomassy goodness.
Power station not over there.
Eggborough power station used to be over there, but they decided to get rid of that. So today, viewers, we're going to go look at a old engine shed. I believe it went into disuse in the 1920s.
It might have been even before that. It
Right.
might have been about 1913, I think.
Wow. So they built it in the industrial age and then somehow didn't require it anymore.
I presume it was built for the Hull and Barnsley.
Yes.
So
So
it'll have been built for 1885.
1885 era. That was the opening year of the Hull and
Yeah.
Barnsley Railway. Eddie's done some videos on that. I'll put a link in the description box. Check out his channel and his videos. And we need to get across here somewhere. How moist is it going to be?
Rather moist.
That does look rather moist.
It does indeed.
Is there a less moist area?
We may have to have a look and see.
Alright, Eddie's just saying every time he's been here he's had to jump the ditch, but there's like a little bridge here that Eddie found, credit to him, so I didn't have to do that. And there we are, that's the moist bit. So let's go this way. You can tell in some of this is all overgrown. That is a railway embankment up there. Is that a Hull and Barnsley railway embankment?
I don't think that one is.
No.
This one actually comes off where the active line is now.
Okay.
And it kind of runs off and along. We'll do that in first and it'll come back down. There's actually an old sleeper with the plate on it for the track.
Okay.
Dated
Yeah.
19, I think it's dated 1940 something.
Okay, so
It's an old one, definitely.
could be the last of the LNER before BR maybe.
Can't remember what it says on it now.
No.
I know it's not Hull and Barnsley though.
No, we'll find it in a bit. So this way.
Yep, let's not far from here, find the turntable.
Wow, turntable coming up, viewers, keep watching.
So I think that is the overshoot for the turntable.
Yeah, just there. See, can you make that out,
See
viewers?
the wall through the...
That line there. Yeah. Yeah.
There's also been some brickwork here.
The old demolished.
Well,
And that is the flat bricks that Hull and Barnsley Railway
yeah.
featured heavily along its entire
Well, the
66-mile length.
The features of the engine house should suggest its origins.
Yeah, let's go have a look, viewers.
It should follow the same style as everything else.
Oh, wow.
Nice, isn't it?
Oh, my. Is that exposing, viewers? Can you see that? Got the centre of a turntable right here. Oh my.
Now, I'm going to say that's rail related. And that's one leaf out of a multi-leaf.
That is a leaf spring, isn't it? Wow.
And
Let's get out there.
observe the colour of the
one at Leaf Spring.
They're up the top, aren't they?
Yeah. Now they're not the same as the Hull and Barnsley Railway ones.
They're shaped off differently, aren't they?
They are, yeah. So I wonder what that all means, viewers. I'll put a link, or I'll put a picture up of where this is now, and then you can decide at home. You can see it's had a brick finish, and then it's had cement on top.
I wonder if those were sat there
Yeah, on those.
and the point inwards, or maybe outwards.
Yeah, these brick sets. I'll try and move one. Yeah, these brick sets. Yeah, they're clean underneath, look.
Yeah.
As if they've been. So would that go on there?
That makes sense.
That's just the right width, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
That would make sense. So that fits on there perfectly, and it's bevelled off at the end.
Because let's be fair, the rotating part had to come very close to the edge.
Yes. Yeah, and the tracks line up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it would.
Not sure what that is on the wall over there.
No, that big metal thing. Maybe like one of these. Ah, so where the bricks stop, is that where the railway track was? So this was a bolt for a sleeper.
It will have been. And I think there was just a single track came up beyond here.
Yeah, going that way, and that's that track bed that you saw.
It just sort of stops there. But there were only small steam engines back there.
Ah, yes. They were like a little tank engine, weren't they?
Yeah.
And they had the tender all like built in on the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, very unique Hull and Barnsley railway engine.
And obviously very early in the railway history, shall we say.
In the infancy of it all. Yeah, oh yeah, and these are like the Hull and Barnsley railway bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you know more about this than I do, viewers, please leave a comment. Down there, yeah. Dumped down there.
In fact, I've not actually seen it this clear. Only more.
Yeah, that's a big staple of some sort.
It's got a chain ring on the end.
Yeah, very old. Certainly of the same era. Yeah, I might put the light on. The light's a bit weird in here, and yeah, I don't know what that is. What's that, viewers?
It's been painted white at some point.
It has. What's it for, viewers? It's not focusing. It's not, is it? Oh, focus is all over. The light's a bit funny today, viewers. I apologise for my horrendous camera work. But that is, I would say, 12mm across, so about ½ an inch diameter steel wire that's been bent into that shape, with a U here and then an upright there. Almost looks like a massive circlip for something. And then above it is a long bolt with a square nut, and then a washer, like a curled washer, and then nuts on top. So what would that have been used for?
It could have been to anchor something, maybe.
Yeah. Very
You'd
interesting.
expect a cable or something that was pulled and tensioned, hence all the nuts and the...
Yeah. I mean, what actuated the turntable? Was it steam? Or was it simply
sure.
pushed round?
Really? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they used to have a winding engine, didn't they?
Yeah. Found another leaf spring.
Have you?
Yeah, but through the other one.
Oh yeah, 2 leaf springs, so they'll be off a wagon. Wow, I'm just going to jump down here, viewers, get in the pit of the turntable. Hopefully in a controlled fashion.
You can find without the clip.
Oh wow, that's a drain.
It is, isn't it?
That's a downpipe from a drain.
Biggest one at all, it's a 6 inch.
It is. Wow.
When they used to make things that look nice.
Yeah, cast with the double edging there, look. People will be at home telling me what that is. So if you do know what these are, the roundy bits, you know what to do.
Well, I once did fit cast iron guttering.
Did you?
Yeah. It was actually on an old building in a town, and it had to be replaced like for like.
Yes.
And when fitting it, I did find those groups, because I'm sure there was a bit more recess on the stuff I was using. It made a good place to put some sealant.
What's that, Eddie?
That is a piece of wood.
Do you think that'll run all the way around? Yeah, there's a square head there, look. So it's had a wooden base for it to traverse on
top of that to then.
Is it traverse?
I'm not sure.
Goes round and round.
It rotates.
Rotates, yeah.
I can't tell where the middle was.
There. Yeah, the centre point.
Yeah.
It'll just be all torn to bits, won't it? And under 100 years worth of leaves now.
Well, that's just it. I wish I'd have brought my long screwdriver just to actually prod down and see how deep it is.
Very. I'm going to go with. Yeah, we'll trample in the weeds a bit. But I think the centre point will be.
Can't be far up where you were.
No, it must be about there somewhere.
I'm thinking so. Yeah, here somewhere.
It's very soft underfoot.
It is.
Very soft. It's just leaves and old branches all rotten down. There'll be some decent compost in here.
It would make good compost if anybody wants to come and dig it out for us.
Yeah, dig it out and then let us know, and then we'll come back and film it. I love these built-in brick recesses that they used to make. Perfectly arched.
But what was its purpose?
No idea. No idea. What do you think, viewers? What was that used for?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it's ever had anything affixed in it.
It don't, does it?
No.
Depends how deep the compost is. I mean, this wood, you can still see it here. You've got another bolt there.
Yes.
One here.
As it runs
And you
round.
can actually, there's an edge of wood still.
Yes.
Well, it's just off there.
Yeah, it runs around, doesn't it? As I'm filming into the sun again. Apologies. It's a big. What material's that, Eddie? Is that like sandstone?
I thought it was a stone at first.
That is one single stone. Is it heavy? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
right.
stone, isn't it? That's that.
But when you look at it,
Strange.
it's not actually a square.
No, it's not machined square, is it?
Hang on. No, it's not.
And it's got like a datum line in the middle.
Yeah.
What the dickens? Viewers, what do you think? I'm hoping there's a turntable expert watching, and he can, or her, can leave lots of comments telling me what all these things are.
Yeah, that's a distinct across there, isn't it?
That's been machined for a specific purpose. See, there's a lot of wood where you just climbed up.
I know. It does make you wonder if it was in it.
Or around it. Would they have had a picket fence around it to stop people falling in?
I'm not sure.
No, I'm not.
It'd be nice to see some photos of this place.
Oh, yes, it would. Old photographs. That is a fence. You can see where it's been carved. There, there, and there.
Oh no. It is pieces of wood spacing.
Timber!
Yeah. It's down there.
Yeah, I'm back onto the metalwork again there,
Yeah.
right near my
It
foot.
does continue most
Goes
of the way.
all the way around, but I think.
Yeah.
As we contradict each other. I'm not a railway turntable expert. We've found one and we're filming it for you. This is the second one I've done. The other one is at Kirksmeaton. So we think this is where the other rail went in.
Yeah, it's dropped there and you can see the metal spike.
Oh,
that
yes.
held the wood. Another one there. One in the middle.
So it was literally just for turning the engines round rather than storing them. Yeah, which is a bit further up there. Keep watching, viewers, because we do have a engine shed for you to view. So what's next, Eddie?
I think we have what is an ash pit.
Oh, let's go look at that. It's got the stereotypical Hull and Barnsley style railway fence posts there, viewers. Right in the centre of the screen. We saw those all the way along the series. Link to the series in the description box. Almost like a loading platform.
There's steps into it. It's a pit.
An engine pit.
Which is directly in line with the turntable.
Yeah.
That's where you go onto it.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if there was a coaling station here. Because there has been something.
Yes,
Obviously,
definitely.
yeah.
Definitely something here. I don't know what that is.
I think that's more modern.
That's something off a car or something.
Rail workers just stuck down that they don't use.
Yes. But there's been a structure here.
So if you look, it sticks out there. There's been something substantial, so maybe coaling and water.
Yes, yeah, like a refueling depot. Recoal it and re-water it. So there would have been a water tower here somewhere. So we think possibly coal bunker here to recoal the hopper on the back of the locomotive. And then we do have stairs. Stairs down into... See there, a funny brick?
Yeah, I think it's the other end you can see better.
So this is a filled-in inspection pit for a railway locomotive.
Well, I don't know if it was inspection or for dropping ash out of them.
Ah, right, okay.
There is one feature there. But as for what it was, I don't know.
So this pit goes on to about there and then stops.
Yep.
And it's been well engineered. The brickwork is in very, very good condition. You see that, viewers? What do you think at home? There has been railings. There's almost like a railing here. There's something there.
That held the track down. Well.
That's a cleat.
All the way down.
Yes.
Because you couldn't obviously have the sleepers going across that way.
No, no.
So,
yeah, so that held the track on that side.
And you can see
and that held the rail on this side. Say again, Eddie.
You can see there's a grind cut through there when they've removed them.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've chopped it off. They've just cut it and pulled the track off because they needed that extra little bit of track. Why keep it when you can destroy it? That was the motto of the British Railways. No, I'm not sure on that. This has been a sandstone lid, and that's been a square.
I'm guessing it has
drain?
some connection to the
that.
pit, maybe.
Yeah.
But we know the pit's a lot deeper than what it looks, and
Yeah.
I'm sure that will be.
Yeah. I don't know how they got rid of the ash or what they did with it.
I don't know, they didn't dilute it down and put it in that dike, did they?
Possibly. I won't put it past them back in those days. I know when we was doing the groundworks for Sainsbury's in Scarborough, it used to be railway sidings, and it was just full of ash, part burnt coal, asbestos, and other things. Is that the train going to go past? It is. That is a GBRF Class 66. It's number 66788. And it's got GB rail freight wagons on it. It's got something in it as well. All the cars are filled with something. So there we go, railway fans. That is a in-use Class 66 going past where we are. But we are not on or near the line. There is network rail fence along there, and we're on the public side of it, not on the railway side. And that's the other end of the pit that Eddie's cleared the steps away.
If I remember rightly, they're quite a deep step, but you know the brick you saw with that funny pattern across it?
Yes.
They're on them. They're on the steps.
Oh, so it's for like grip?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're for...
And I'm thinking ash, because in the engine shed it has pits.
Okay, yeah. Because you wouldn't service an engine outside, you'd service it inside.
Well, one would like to think so.
Well, I can clearly see here where Eddie stood is on a raised area.
Yeah.
So that probably never had tracks on it, but this clearly did.
If I think I'm right in thinking it came off coming down the side of the engine shed, and I'm assuming there was double track on part of this.
I would think so.
But we'll have to have a look on some maps of old rail lines just to confirm that one.
Oh, Eddie's found some sleepers where it's got a large chair that's separately bolted. Interesting. What do you think, viewers? What would that be for? And that's the same.
Yeah.
In there. I don't know if you can see that. But it's another one of those. So I've got two large sleepers. The sleepers seem larger than normal, width-wise, across there.
Yeah.
And the two of them, and that's on a, that's got a spacer in it underneath.
Oh, hasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, they both have. Hang about. They've got spacers and they're both canting to the inside.
Oh, yes, what do you mean?
Can you see that spacer?
Yeah.
It's thinner at that side and fatter on that side. But on the other end, it's larger on the outside. So it's like canting the rails inboard.
Yeah.
Why would it do that?
That's strange. Very strange. And looking at where they've been cut off, whatever was on it was only up to there.
Yes. Interesting indeed. Please leave a comment if you know the history behind that. So we've just found big pile of slag, and that looks like it's been chipped out of a firebox. It's almost shaped to the firebox bed, and then it's been tipped out, which does concrete the fact what Adi says. This was like an ash pile service pit where they used to knock it all out the bottom, and then what Adi stood on is we think this is all ash.
Oh, yeah.
So he's just pulling lumps of slag out of the ground. So that's what this big mound is here.
I mean, we could argue, well, is it from here? But if that is an ash pit,
Yeah.
it would make sense.
Yes, it would, yeah.
I can't see why they'd go dump it here.
No. I don't know what they used to do with it. I know petcoke from power stations, they can mush it up after they burnt it and they put it in like concrete blocks.
Yeah.
I forgot to film the last bit, but here we are. We're at the side of the old engine shed buildings. If I'm honest, they don't look Hull and Barnsley. The architecture's different. It's had an interesting roof structure though, with the sort of offset gable like that. And it looks like there was another one there.
Where it's ripped out there was cast iron guttering coming down.
Yes, and that's why it's been ripped out.
And they've probably robbed it for every piece of metal that was about. Even though I think these little bits are in place, it might be on the other side.
Yes. Yeah, there'd be very narrow windows if they were windows. I'm thinking, yeah, that's certainly a gutter.
Yeah.
A downpipe there.
Well, they all seem to
That
fall
could have been a window, maybe.
each.
Well, yes, the low point would have had with a gutter and a. Yes.
Yeah, there's still some in situ just there actually. Which is odd because that would have been what I'm presuming in the workshop office area.
Oh, now that does look Hull and Barnsley. The inset guttering. Downpipe, right there. We'll just get closer to that so you can see that,
we're
viewers.
We're not seeing the blue bricks.
No,
That's
we're not.
The thing.
Yeah, the architecture.
Even the culverts where nobody will ever see them.
No, this is different. And the bricks are different. These aren't Hull and Barnsley type bricks. These are different. They're flat, but they've been fired somewhere else. They've got like a score on them.
Yeah.
They're not the same. We can only report the facts we find, viewers. But it is magnificent all the same.
And regardless of whose it was, it shut, I think, around 1913.
Yes, it's been closed a long time, this one.
Well, we've got a random battery.
Oh, that's old. That is old. So that is out of a central battery system or a battery system on a railway car.
Ah, right.
That is old. That's 1960s, I would say. Dry cell. When did dry cell batteries come out, viewers?
Oh.
Made in England. Depolarised. Keep upright. Semi-continuous duty. So that's an immensely light battery. September 58.
Bloody hell.
September
So what?
1958. Wow.
Now, I think that's also railway related.
Is that coming this way? No, that's a passenger railway car again.
We do get passenger ones on here going to Gould and Snaith.
Yeah.
Or they're just little sort of, DMU scooter things.
Yeah.
Not sure about that. When you look at leaf springs on trains, then they'll have a rod and like a block, round block, kind of looks rubbery.
Yes. Oh, like a
take the
bush.
shock out of the spring.
Yes.
I think that is one. It looks to have had something in it maybe at some point, but
yes.
I mean, I could be wrong, but it just has that. So the diameter and things of it look about right.
They do for a coil spring.
But not a coil, more of a shock absorber.
Yeah, they're like the rubber bush that goes in them. Oh, what did they used to be called? My father fitted them to the rear of a Rover 264. Volvo 264.
Are you thinking bump
GLE.
stops?
Yeah, they were like bump stops
Axle
for the
bump
caravan.
Oh yeah.
So it was like additional.
Oh, helper springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you used to sag at the back with the caravan on.
Yep. Right, I'll come back in the room.
And that is
that's quite a little fan.
September 1958 battery right there. And I'll do my shock face like that. I won't use that. Yeah, September 1958 this battery's from. Can you see that?
Don't think it's going to recharge.
No. Yeah, I've got a... Hey, could use it as a drone battery. They send it to Fez to use in his Mavic Mini.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we are. Depolarised. ADS2 524 dry cell Lee Carbone Great Britain Limited. For continuous and semi-continuous duty, remove coloured caps, keep upright. Oh, I need to keep it upright. There we are,
so
viewers.
The dry cell doesn't leak.
Yeah, that's it. We'll leave that right there.
Yeah.
That is a real historic find. I won't say golden gem because that's what Ian says, but I just said it. And is that a chimney?
Yeah, that feels really light now. I'm like picking up a twig.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm presuming this was either a little workshop or an office.
Yes.
And coal being in abundance back then.
Yeah. I used to know my next door neighbours, they said they used to live next to a railway line. And they often didn't have to buy coal because it was a bumpy section of line and the wagons used to drop coal everywhere.
Yeah.
So they used to just go up on an evening when there was no trains.
Well, think about it. Think about that line into Eggborough. How much coal was on that?
Endless amounts.
Yeah.
Endless amounts.
Free energy.
Because they used to sort of slightly overfill the wagons, didn't they? So it just fell out everywhere.
It settle itself, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free coal.
That might be original paint.
I think that will be original paint, yeah. That's the extra sticky lead paint. It's quite amazing this. We're only in the little workshop area, but it's just solid.
It's a shame.
It is.
I'm guessing the robbing of probably metal out of it. Or wood. Because if you look, you can see there's a hook stuck out there.
It's had ironwork, hasn't it?
There, yeah.
There, it's had an iron roof.
So I reckon somebody's
They've pulled the irons out, yeah. Could have even been the railway companies. They've reused the roof somewhere else where they've wanted it.
Well, let's be fair, recycling was big back then.
It was, yeah, they used to reuse everything. They used to reuse glass bottles, now we just throw them away. That isn't progress.
Yeah, I mean,
there's 2 inspection
bottles,
pits.
for example.
Milk bottles.
Yeah.
Back to milk bottles. Yeah, I used to return them every day to the milkman.
Yeah. The ultimate recycling system for milk bottles.
Obviously get rid of that. Put it in plastic tubs and throw them away.
I know, now I've got a workshop full of empty milk tubs because I've got a bin at them. We do have a bit of steel stuck up here on something, which...
Oh yeah.
That's a bit of stone.
Why would you have a steel rod through a stone? Was it up there to bed something in? PD ports 66109, and that is biomass for Drax power station. Yeah, they're custom made rolling stock for Drax power station, with hermetically sealed cars at the back to keep the biomass dry.
And about to make a left turn and go down the Hull and Barnsley.
It is.
Yeah.
One of the last in use parts of the Hull and Barnsley Railway.
Is there still a small part in Hull?
Probably.
For shunting or something like that?
Yeah, I think there is parts of it. Yeah, the Hull swing bridge, that's all Hull and Barnsley. The Hull docks branch is Hull and Barnsley.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how it kind of started from.
Yes, Alexandra Dock.
Yeah.
Might get on there at some point. So, back to the engine shed. Eddie found the stone with the steel in it. I think steel or wrought iron. We think that was part of the wrought iron roof, or the ironwork for the roof. That's all been removed, and I think it's been professionally removed rather than stolen by metal thieves. It takes some removing. You'd need a big crane
And removing from the site.
and getting it off site, yeah. So they've decided at a very early age not to use this anymore, and this is what's left. I'm actually pleased that they didn't demolish the brick parts and they just left it, so it gives us something to document.
It does. And I think we can get down the outside wall a bit there, so...
Excellent.
As you can see, it was 2 pits.
Yeah, 2 inspection pits. There's one there. That's one inspection pit running left to right. And then another one here.
I'd say there was an early short steam engine, you'd have got 4 in
Yeah, I think so,
it.
yeah.
Designed for 2.
Yeah,
but...
those. Yeah, the Hull and Barnsley ones. You'd get 4 in.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But it's also kind of big enough for what came along later.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd get an
Unless it's the working area.
You'd get an A4 in here.
Yeah. But could you strip it down?
There isn't enough room, is there?
Yeah,
If you think the track edge was here, the track edge was there, it only gives you about 2 foot to work on the side of it. So you're not going to get a lift in or anything to change link rods or anything like that. There simply won't be any room.
No workbench or anything.
No, not at all. As we've got here, this is what Adi found. just walking along the pit, viewers. One of the bricks is exposed here. You can see it's a Hinchcliffe brick. That is an old Hinchcliffe brick. So that's what this was made of. Or this part of the inspection pit. Because we see here, these are sandstone bricks, so they're different. There's no real evidence of electrical fit out on the walls. The walls are just bare, apart from the graffiti. We can see just there and there's little indents where there's been timber. So there could have been a timber staging at that end of the railway shed. That is the wall facing to the south, as we can see where the steels have been removed, leaving the long vertical gaps in the wall. When they've pulled them out, and the bricks below have just fallen away into the pit here. It's caused the pit to fill up with rubble. So Eddie's found a piece of the roof slate.
That's the roof slate.
So it's just to focus it.
And I would say
there we go.
That.
Wow. Oh, that's the glass out the window.
I bet that was up top.
Yeah, glass in the windows. Yeah, because like I say, there wasn't any evidence of electrical fit out here. So this might have never had power. It's just simply coal stove, oil lamps, and any natural light that you can get.
Probably was, because we didn't have power stations as we do. Not in, you know, pre sort of last century.
No, it was late 1800s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was no national grid.
No, so it might have been oil lamps and...
Yeah, I think it was. The railway wasn't electrified until the 1940s.
It was quite late, wasn't it?
Yeah, somebody will be jumping in the comments telling me when it was, please. Oh, what's that you've cleared off there?
There. It would have been the central pillar, I'm guessing, for where the doors were.
And it's bolts on a sandstone plinth because it was quite probably wrought iron.
With 3-bolt fixing.
I'm getting more and more convinced that they've removed the wrought iron from here to reuse it somewhere else.
There's a possibility. Probably somewhere local.
Yes, well, yeah. They're difficult to move it far.
Well, there you go.
Yes. This has had a wrought... Oh, that's a gate hinge.
Yep.
So it's had big gates. Wow.
Yeah.
So they would have been timber, and they'll be very rotten now.
I'm looking at the shape of the sandstone at the bottom there. That one's obviously from the top.
Yeah, and that sandstone, that's shaped.
Yeah, but that bit is.
Oh yeah.
So I bet as it went up.
Yeah, it's been shaped in somewhere.
I wouldn't have been surprised if there was a pin in it.
Yeah, there would have been a top pin for the for the gate.
And I wonder if it was in the stone.
It could have been, yeah. Set in the stone, and when they've ripped the gates down, they've pulled that off.
Yeah.
They've really demolished this place, haven't they? They've made a right mess of it.
Would you like to go down the side of the building?
Yeah, let's go. A nice picket fence. Oh, I love this architecture. It looks more complete on this side.
It does.
And now look, there's a downpipe. Ooh. 66. Yeah, there's a big hole in the floor there.
Well,
so that's
a drain.
That's a drain. So I've just stood in the drain.
Yeah.
Because that's the downpipe from the guttering.
Well, that looks like it's been smashed.
Smashed out. They've smashed it to get it out. It's a bit excessive, and they've pulled it away there. I really do think this building's been reused. Oh yeah, it goes in.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So there could have been a drain inside to drain out.
That it? Ah, I bet it did. I bet it went back in and then came under.
So it came out into the gutter.
Because it doesn't make it to the floor.
No.
But look.
There's another one coming.
You can see where they cut the stone.
We just missed 266s. They're over there. I can hear them.
Well, if we go round. We'll go all the way round this building.
Can't believe that. As soon as we get out of shot, a load of trains come. I'm not avid train spotters, I just like filming them. Yeah, and that's up there, look, that's an EWS car. That's been pulled by a 66 by the sound of it. You have a drain bottom?
Yeah.
Of the downpipe?
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cast. And in great condition.
But no sign of a drain.
No, I think it's all bashed to bits and filled in. Well, I think they used to drain into there.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
We've got some hand carved hardwood fence posts there, still carrying out their job.
Oh, that's got a square on it.
Yeah, original features right here.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen that? Where they've bricked that in. It's been bricked in, hasn't it?
Oh yeah. That's why it got smashed out then.
Yeah, because he couldn't get it out,
Yeah.
so he's smashed it out.
You'd have thought those squares that have been in, they've had writing on them.
Yes. Yeah, little maker's mark would have been lovely on there.
Yeah.
There's another hole there, like a dugout. Interesting.
Yeah.
There's one out at the back of the building. Very substantial. It maybe looks a bit underwhelming on camera, but it is big to look at. Thank you so much for watching this ALW research team video. Please check out Ady's channel, link in the description box, and if you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel on that circle there, and why not watch this video next. Bye bye for now.